All right, we are live. Hey, just a real quick video. Uh, we have a couple of guys jump on here that wanted to watch. I figure I'll just record it and they can watch it later on. Hair is all wet. Just got out of the jacuzzi. It's raining here. Mm. So it's going to be pretty boring video. We are going to share my screen and show how we're just putting on the. I'm just going through the owner's manual, the new one. We finally. I think it's the first time I've updated it in probably 15 years since I sold my last business, and really didn't think I was going to do another one, but my daughter and her partner need everything. So we just owner's manual, step by step, the office manager's manual, her daily activities and duties and everything to do, and checklist, and the sales rep slash project manager, uh, their manual, activities and daily activities and what they're supposed to be doing, all of that, so they can follow it, and the employee handbook. But let me see here. So they're all finished. I'm just trying to make them look better. Uh, so that's it right there. Let's see. So I'm going to kind of walk you through what I'm doing. So you should be able to see all of this. So this is all written up. Um, I started yesterday, and I thought, you know what? I'm cleaning it up. I'll make a little video. I'll let these guys check it out. Um, so the cover, I'll probably put the logo on there. I don't know if I'm going to put our tagline, uh, and it's probably not going to be a tagline. It's probably going to be uh, the quote from our values statement. But here's the table of contents. So all of this, like, it's all about the sizing. So like I click right here, you look up here, it says it's 30. The font size is 30. So I think yesterday it was like 16 or something. And I wanted it bigger, wanted it to look better. Uh, we may be able to come over here and center it. Yeah, so we'll leave it centered like that. Uh, I think this font was probably like 9 or something, and I wanted it big and clean. So I'm leaving it up here at 14, leaving it bold. I may come back through here and see if I can separate it. Uh, I just don't want to I don't want it to end up on the second page. Like this here ends up in the middle, so I'm going to back it up. If I go one more, I go to that second page where I don't want it. I'm going to come down here, give it a little bit more space just so it looks better. I got some room to play with here. So here's what will probably go on the cover. Always remember our main goal. We are a homeowner first contractor. Whenever a decision needs to be made, always refer to this, what is best for the homeowner. Matter of fact, I'm going to bring that down so that it stands out even more. I don't think I need to bold it. I think by bringing it down here so it's separate is good. I'm going to bring the core values down a little bit so it's just from here. Mission and value, I'm not going to go through all this, but so that looks good. So then I'm going to back this up. Back up. I think that's it. One more is too far. Come down here, give it some space. Give that a little bit more space. And I got space to play with, so I may come back in here and move it around a little bit. Same thing here. come down. This we still have to go through and fill out. We'll do that later. I've got room to play with it. Back this bad boy up. I think that's it. Yeah. Now the phone answering inquiry. We have a cheat sheet, but this is probably 2 or 3 pages that they need to read every day. Just as soon as they come into the office, read this a couple of times a day. Even when you know it by heart, read it again. And I don't know if I need to separate this any more than it already is. I could separate this and make it look a little bit better. I do want to check the font size. It's 14 where it should be. I'm going to take this stupid line away. Back that up. I will give, and I made here the numbers. I made that bold, but I made it also 18, and the font size is 14. I wanted that to stand out a little bit more. And before I start separating all this, I want to see how much space I have. See, like right here, I don't want, now I really want to space it out because in-home estimates are 75 applied toward your project if you move. I don't want this as part of that sentence. So I don't want this, being on a separate page. So if I do this, leave that as is. I can go here, take that down a little bit, take this down one, give this a little space. So that I like where that ends. Finish with 3 coats of clear polyurethane, and then the next one is pricing. Pricing is not a number, but it's bold, so it stands out. So these are both 14 font, but the bold makes it stand out a little bit. And then all of this is, boom, just a heads up. I will separate that and make it bold because it's pretty damn important. And it's on everything that we do. Let's see how far we got. So here, I don't want this right here. I'm going to move this down 1 or 2. I'll probably go 1. Move this down 1. And it's going to put here where it should be. So I'm okay with that. That'll work. This is all about the phone script and the SOPs. Offered a quick DIY tip, building the trust. Let's see where we're at. And see, I would like to give this a little bit more space, but I'm afraid if I do, this would go down too far. See how this needs to stop here? And pricing is fine. Let's see what happens. If, I mean, it doesn't have to, so it's a little bit, yeah, see how this falls down where I don't want it to be. So when it hits the printer, so I'm gonna back that back up, that's fine. I'll leave the line. Yeah. I may go back looking at refinishing process and pricing. This is 14. See right here, 14 font. This is 14, but it's bold. And the ones with the number is 18. So I could probably bump this bad boy up. So instead of being 14, I could probably just go, give me this line. I don't want all of it. I'm going to have to highlight it. Go right here. I could probably go 16. Even though 16 is not there, I can just type it in 16, enter. And that gets a little bit bigger. I may go back and do all of that because I know for sure, one, I want to get that a little bit separate. And I'd like to have that stand out more. And see how that's 14, just like everything else. I'll go here and hit 16. It's going to make that a little bit bigger, sort of stand out. Not much, just enough. I'll be taking my phone number off here, and I'll put the office number on there. Definitely don't want number 9 just lingering by itself. So something's coming down. We can space this out even a couple of times. That should be fine. That looks okay. If I want, I can get rid of this line. It doesn't bother me either way. This is all fine. This is fine. That looks good. Again, right here, see that? I'd like to make that bigger, right? Come up here, make that 16, enter. Explain the process, yada, yada, yada. This looks a little, yeah, see, it ends where it needs to end. It's a little, I'd like to have some space in between here. I just don't know how much space I've got once I start moving things around. Let's see if I may mess with that. I don't know. So should be fine. I could take that line out. It probably doesn't, it ain't necessary. This is a little closer than I wanted. Let's see what happens if we move this down. That looks a little bit better. That looks better. Then that's going to throw everything down here. So that stops right here. I'd like to space this out. I think I can. If I go here, space, that's going to knock it down to the second page. See that? So I'm going to take this stupid line away. And I'm going to leave it like that. Although this needs so that's why it's all crowded. Yeah. So here's the phone call flow checklist. So this is going to be the end of this page. Because I want this checklist all on one page. I'm going to make this 18. I'm going to center it. I'll leave it like that for now. I may mess with it. I'm not sure if this is the checklist that is in the Office Manager's manual. That's all good. That's good. Where does it stop? So I'd like to move this all down, which is fine because this is a good spacing here. I can give this a little bit more space. Give this another space. Give this a space if I wanted. Really don't need to. Yeah, it's fine. If I go one more, I think it'll go to the next page. Let's see. Yeah. Back that up, leave it there. And let's see. I'm gonna put all of this on one page. I'm gonna throw number 2 down here. Yeah, let's do that. That's fine, that's fine. Let's get rid of this. Right there. I think that's fine. That's good. Let's see. Space. Yeah, we can give this space. There you go. We'll give this space. And then this, I want to take it all the way to the next page. Definitely give me some space. I like that. Leave it here, leave it there. We got room. Let's space them all. It's just going to look better when it's printed. It's going to be easier for the sales rep to read. Let's see. Man, we have to take all of this down so it's all on one page. But this isn't all on one page. And we have to print this out to look at it. But I'm going to not keep this video going much longer. I want to show you. See, so you can see all of this sizing and stuff. Like here, I don't think none of this is going to be bold. These are all going to be just regular. No need for it to be bold. And then this, St. Job site preparation. What size have I been making those? Yeah, 30. So let's make that 30. It's right here. You gotta type it in. Boom. See how that's 13 up here? We know for sure we want all of this to be at least 14. And then I'll come back and make these different. See, that's 13. That's like 11. It's all off. So we're going to highlight all of this. Go 14. And I'll just go page by page. A lot of this doesn't need to be bold. This still needs to be big. And we're at page 22. And we've got like 50 pages to go. So anyway, there's what that is. It's up on internet. So you will be able to check it out. And you got any questions, hit me up. All right, guys.